Like their chest, a nice chest is nice, but I can't.
But I don't. I don't.
That was the equivalent of my fart.
All right. Welcome to Out and About. It's Tuesday, February 25th. I'm in a sweater.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Trish, okay, Trish is in crisis mode.
Yeah.
I came in. I thought it was the first day of school, and Phyllis sent him a check for $5,000. She came in with new sneakers on, a haircut, fresh Botox, her first ever sweater, and 40% off Nike socks.
Everything 40% off. Shout out my sister. What do you think of the sweater, honestly? I'm trying to glow up a little.
Do you want an honest?
Yeah, and be nice. Give me a nice, honest one. I'm going to stand up.
You want honest or you want nice?
I'm trying to dress like Gia.
Okay. Are you going to start dating women?
Yeah.
I think that it is the most nondescript sweater I've ever met. If you Google sweater, or if you had to teach a caveman or an alien what a sweater is, this is what I would say. It is the most.
It's basic.
It's the most. Yeah. It's an epitome. It's just that's what it's a sweater.
It's like, I feel like it's like a little Brooklyn, like a little hipstery. It's not a sweatshirt. Every sweatshirt that I have has a hood on it.
I'm trying to get the vibe because that could fit any vibe. Like now that you have to explain it, but the color.
It's from this place called West New York. The only store I like is on 72nd Street between Amsterdam and Broadway. It's like they have
an
all
Upper
sorts.
West Side sweater.
Wait, no, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Only New York.
Is it only New York?
Yes, which is a streetwear brand.
Are you sure?
I can see your tag. Yes.
Oh, all right. Only New York. My bad.
I think it's nice. Wow, you've never owned a sweater before?
Not really. I've owned one like back in the day. I think my mom got me a sweater. I've never owned a sweater.
Well, it's a nice sweater, and I gotta say, it is the epitome of colorblind color.
Okay.
What? Because a lot of people that are colorblind, it's the blue and green. That's the fucks you up the most. What color do you think that sweater is?
This is green. This is not blue. You have fucking cataracts if you think this is blue. This is green. This is definitely.
I think
it's a blue green.
Blue green?
Blue green gray.
Yeah, it's like blue green gray combo.
Hints of blue.
But colorblind person would just think that is gray.
Now, what about the haircut? I went shorter
nice.
on the sides, longer on the top. I think I'm not gonna go full. Who's that guy who would wear a kimono in the 80s? Steven something. I'm not gonna go full Steven Seagal with the hair slicked back, but I'm going a little bit longer. I also got Korean Botox in my head thanks to Jubilee Aesthetics.
Did Dr. Nursing do it?
Nursing was there doing a lice check prior. And I'm trying to step my pussy up a little bit here, Joe.
Well, we had a trying week. The girls are trying you this week.
The girls were. Let me tell you, the dolls were messy this week.
Yes.
You go out with someone, next thing you know,
they're double penetrating.
The queen's radars are risen, and they start going after you with the tea.
But let's take a sip of bone broth.
Yeah.
Just to commemorate.
Oh.
I got you your very own glass. What does yours say? This teacup? So we're spilling tea.
Kind of sober.
Mine is liquid autism. Oh, look, autism.
We're on day 12 of rebranding our entire life.
We're rebranding our whole lives and careers.
I don't think I've ever had bone broth. Have you had bone broth?
This is from Brodo. This is the Rolls Royce of bone broths.
It's salty.
Well, it's bone broth. That's electrolytes. It's natural electrolytes.
Why does this taste like a load?
And these glasses are very expensive. These are from Amber Marie & Co.
Mm-hmm.
Hand wash only, do not microwave.
We got to get a graphic of them for our Hall of Fame. I mean, they're in it, right? I'll just say this now. I mean, they sent you. We should do the Amber Marie now that we're on the topic of it. Might as well.
I mean,
right?
we have branding all over the place. Amber Marie sent me a lovely care package. Thank you, ladies. I will be sending you a very long-worded email for my gratitude.
And
we are premiering, since we did such a great job spreading the good word of the Lord and Amber Marie & Co. They're offering our Man Mafia 10% off on their website. So you use code Out and About on the website. Now, there's these instructions here. Now, can you thumb through this, Sissy?
Whoever does the marketing for Amber Marie needs a goddamn raise.
I think it's that young girl with the long brown hair.
It has to. Look, the amount of math on here. Amber Marie & Co. Community-focused shopping nights. Join us for Amber Marie & Co. Shopping Night, hosted by your nonprofit organization. We want you to donate your organization for your supporters by shopping. We're sipping while we spill it.
Okay.
So I guess the more you spend, the more they donate. You'll earn 15% of total sales generated by your organization. Yeah. Amber Marie, we love you, but this is a lot of copy here. I would put this
We're
into
gonna
Chat
post
GPT.
it. We'll post it for you.
Yeah, I'd put this into Chat GPT and say, let's slim this down. But I guess the more you spend, the more you save. The more you sip, the more you spill.
But I would just go on this website, Amber Marie and Company, and enter code out and about for 10% off. And they did send a gifting. They sent
Bring it out.
the
This
ladies.
is good. You ever had those? Very good.
Bro and broth. I started a subscription for it.
Yummy.
I get a box every 2 weeks. Now they must have been going through my things and looking through my things. So they sent me curated things that are perfect for my home. I got some things that I took what I needed, but I feel there's some things that I think will be perfect for Trish. So I am giving this is a gifting suite from Amber Marie and Co. for Trish that I think I curated for your home.
Now, it does look like the box has been opened.
It has been opened.
Okay.
I took all my belongings out. But this is for the kitchen tea towel.
Ooh.
The sage green goes perfect with your house.
Love it. Thank you.
I did clean up Wiggles pee with this.
Oh.
And here are the shrubbies.
Okay.
These are shrubbies.
What's a shrubby?
This you can use
I know what chubby is.
for shining, polishing, and dusting.
Got it.
Now I'm a hand soap and dish soap queen. This is the Levant Collective. Oh, those are the pens. The Levant Collective, purposeful, clean, plant-based hand wash. Dishwashing soap. Smell this. Look how luxurious this is. I was gonna keep this for myself, but I said
She's selfless.
I'm a selfless queen. And this is fresh lemon, and I just bought a bunch of hand dish soap. But this one is Levant.
They went all out with sending this stuff. Future Hall of Famers, if you're listening right now, this
Yeah.
is what you got to do. Discount code,
Do you know how
media
much this is?
packet. No, let me
How much do
say.
you think this would be?
$20.
No,
$40.
$48.
$48 for hand soap.
No, it's for dish soap.
Dish soap. Oh, it smells
That's gonna look so nice in your house
delicious.
because you have brass as
Yes.
a detail in your home.
Yes.
So I got you that.
Ah, she remembers.
Now, since you are a new owner, a new sweater owner,
You pull out a handgun. Look at these pens. Remember in middle school, gel pens that girls would have? Or you have the pen with the big fluffy thing on top? That's what Amber Marie has here, what I'm holding up. Except it's pink, and it looks like a dog, some sort of Cocker Spaniel.
That
or-
is the-
That's
the
a
Scotty.
Schnauzer, right?
no, that's a Scotty of their logo.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Tyler Candle Company has a glamorous wash in Diva fragrance and high maintenance. This is fine laundry detergent. This is how you're going to launder that sweater. You're going to hand wash that sweater.
Ooh.
Now, these are not for the faint of heart. These are luxurious scents. This is called Diva.
Wait, my aunt, Kathy, told me she's shopped at Amber Marie. She found them online. She lives in Massachusetts in Franklin, Mass. She goes, Amber Marie? She's like, I've done their sales before. She loves
I'm telling you, we stepped in shit with these ladies. Okay.
stuff. These are bath salts, it looks like. Or is this Tina? These are
This-
Tina Crems?
This is
That's
a
why I
hybrid.
was snorting at the Eagle on a Saturday night.
This is coarse black truffle. Now, I'll probably take the food stuff unless you want it.
No, that's
But
all you.
Coarse black truffle salt. We'll get to the food thing in a second. Let's stay on fragrance and cleaning, please. I went to your bathroom, if you can call it that.
You blew up my bathroom.
I never shit in your bathroom.
Oh,
Did I?
sorry. I think you did.
I would have.
You were in there for a while. You were in there for a while.
I was spotting.
Well, the bathroom, my
And I
bathroom
couldn't
is
find a panty
really,
shield.
well, they're really large bathroom with a lot of storage. So
I
it's
almost
like
got lost.
You almost got lost. I'm just kidding. My bathroom, I'm not even kidding, is the size of this coffee table. You've been in my bathroom, Vinny, right? When we took
Now, I
that
don't know
shower
if this
after we
bottle
worked
will
out.
fit in there though. You may have to. you have to
No,
you
I
may-
don't have anywhere to put it. On the window, on the molded up window.
Okay, this is
crusted up
Mistral,
window.
Mistral, bourbon vanilla hand soap. Now this is the most masculine. You know I'm a floral queen. I'm a neroli. I'm a floral queen. I'm a and if I do a wood, it's gonna be a very faint sandalwood or cedar. Now this is gonna be bourbon
That's hand
vanilla.
soap?
Hand soap. It smells like a hot guy.
Isn't it? Hand soap became a status symbol.
It
Really.
is.
My friend Mrs. Dow Jones just put up a poll on her Instagram. It was, how much money do you spend on hand soap? $0 to $20, $20 to $40, $40 above.
I do
A
40.
lot of people were $20 to $40, which I think is in the middle. But I've only ever just like, okay, here's the whatever hand soap at CVS. Myers. But it does look nice when you have a nice thing.
This is so masculine. I love the wood detail. It's gonna look so beautiful in your home.
It's Butch.
Butch Queen. Now imagine,
Oh my God.
imagine fisting a gentleman from the Eagle and then going into the restroom, cleaning out and washing your hands
Oh my
up to
God.
your elbow with this,
Oh my
cleansing
God.
up to the elbow,
I got tricked into going to the Eagle again this weekend.
tricked.
And I lost a shirt, my t-shirt there.
How'd you get home?
I had this sweater on. That's why it smells
you wore
like
a
goo.
sweater to the Eagle?
And then I took it off because I was out and I was tricked into going. I was like, fine, I'll go for 20 minutes. And I went and I took this off and then took my other shirt off. And I had it in here and someone yanked it out.
Someone stole your phone last time.
And this time someone stole my
The
sweater.
dolls are out to get you.
Another one. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cleanliness.
This smells so good.
Yes, thank you for that. Now,
He just brings out a bunch of eugenics catalogs.
no. Also,
That's a deep cut. If
for
anyone knows
Cleanse
what
and
that
Halt, same collection, the Mist Straw, we have the Poor Homie for Men, Black Amber Noir, and the Mahogany Rum luxury soap. These are bar soaps. Bar soaps are making a huge comeback in the industry. These are artisans making soaps now, ladies. Get yourself a bar of soap. Don't let your husband in his ass crack, though.
Do you use a washcloth?
Yes. I use a loofah.
I
A fluffy, like a puffy little. What do you use?
Nothing, hands, baby.
You just do. I started doing that because I just never got a washcloth when I moved. I go straight bar.
Like your wash. Well, now you have these bars.
These have a little bit of grit to them.
Do they?
I think so. A little bit of sand, like a little bit of
Coffee grounds?
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm gonna smell like a man. I just use Dove Sensitive Skin bar straight to
Not
soap.
now. Now we are luxurious Oklahoma women now.
I heard that washcloths are poor people things. Like growing up, we would always wring out your washcloth. We'd always have a
My
washcloth.
mother would wash my face with a washcloth, and she'd go like this, like scrub it all over my face.
When you think about businesses that are selling through the roof like Alo, Allbirds, or Skims, sure, you think about a great product, a cool brand, and brilliant marketing, but an often overlooked secret is actually the businesses behind the business making, selling, and for shoppers buying simple. And for millions of businesses, that business is Shopify.
That's right, sister. I use Shopify for many moons. I still have a Shopify website. Nobody is selling better than Shopify. It's the home of the #1 checkout on the planet. And the not so secret with Shop Pay, it boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts going abandoned and way more sales going cha-ching.
So upgrade your business and get the same checkout Skims uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/outandabout, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/outandabout to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/outandabout.
Black truffle oil. Do you like truffle?
Yeah.
I have truffle oil already. I'm going to give this one to you.
Okay.
Will you use it?
Yeah.
Now, this is earthy, rich, nutty, aromatic, and garlicky.
Okay. That's a lot of things, Joey.
Well,
And this
drizzle
is-
that. You could drizzle that on. I use it as a finishing oil. So say you want to.
You put this on your washcloth?
Do you know what I'll do? You know what I think I should do?
What? Keep talking. I need to blow my nose.
Since you're getting back in the dating pool, and you want to start utilizing all your new house stores from Marie & Co., I think you should come over and I can show you an easy appetizer to impress a guy with when he comes over for pre-dinner drinks or pre-dinner fucking or whatever you're doing.
Is that? I
would
think
drizzle
that's
this
weird.
on top a crostini.
If I invite a guy over, it's like, let's have a drink before, and he shows up, and I have like a tray of like Clams Casino. He's gonna be like,
what if it was a crostini?
He comes out, there's mozzarella and tomatoes with.
What if it was a lightly dressed crostini with drizzle with black truffle olive oil
I guess.
from Finch and Fennel?
What would you do if you met a guy and you showed up to his apartment that looks like mine, and he was just chefing up like
I
a
would think-
really like, and like it was like after dinner, so no one's really hungry.
I would think that you were either like house sitting for someone, like, and you were really from somewhere like a poor neighborhood, and you were just house sitting pretending it was your house, or I would think that you probably have an incurable disease and you're
I'm terminal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to learn how to make an
So
appetizer.
you don't want to learn to make an appetizer?
No, I'd like to learn how. If it's easy, as usual.
I made the best appetizer the other day for Valentine's Day.
What'd you make?
I did my sourdough toast. I had my sourdough started, which you saw when you came over.
Yep. Your living, breathing organism.
Yeah, I haven't fed it in weeks though. It's probably dead. I did sourdough toast. That I
Yum.
just lightly oiled and toasted. Then I did ricotta cheese.
Ooh.
Mortadella, which is the superior Italian meat in my opinion. Mortadella, a fig.
You
fig. Fig, a little hot honey, and a little drizzle of truffle oil. It was fucking insane and so delectable. And you could switch out. Now, if you're squeamish about the mortadella, you can switch it out for prosciutto or ham or
Why would people be squeamish about mortadella?
Because it's
Texture-wise?
yeah, it's like it has
Yeah.
pistachios in it. It has like have cubes of fat in it. So it's like it's some people just don't like the taste of it, but
It's not for children.
I mean, it's the same thing as bologna. Bologna got its name from mortadella. It's from Bologna.
Bologna?
And if you can't find figs, you can switch it out for something else.
Have you been eating
Apricot.
Have you been eating any Thai inspired food since you've been watching the White Lotus? Well, I can't eat Thai. It's all fucking peanuts and shit.
I ate Thai last night.
You did?
Yep.
Do you watch
I watched it.
Do you watch whatever ethnicity of the show you're watching? You watch that food?
Yep.
I would love to do that. I should start doing that.
You should do. That'd be great. Thai? Nana talk Thai?
I want to watch a Mexican show tonight.
I want to watch highlights
I
of
need
the
a
Iraq
gordito.
War.
I need a gordita.
Nana eats a cheesy gordita crunch.
Yeah.
We should rank Taco Bell meals at some point because I have had a craving for Taco Bell lately.
Okay, no, I didn't want. This is not a segment. I didn't want to talk about. I didn't want to. This is we're going off the tracks, but this is something I need to give energy to and give my.
You're holding
from
space
the
for
chest.
it.
I'm holding space. I've been holding space for this.
Yes.
From the chest. If ladies, I need you to pull over if you're driving. I need you to listen carefully. If you have not tried Taco Bell breakfast yet,
oh no,
what the fuck are you doing? I've never in my life, in my 58 years in my life, even at a restaurant, or I've never had a more delicious breakfast item in my entire life.
What was it?
Homemade restaurant, 5-star Ritz-Carlton, nothing.
Taco Bell, I hope you're listening because this is going to be the most glowing review you've ever got.
Taco Bell's breakfast is the most elite food I've ever had in my entire life. It is. I don't know how the fuck
Can
they
you pull up
do
the menu then?
I don't know how the fuck they do it.
What do you get?
Okay, I get everything.
Okay.
So they do a Crunchwrap Supreme.
Breakfast?
It's
What's the difference?
Cheese, eggs, crumbled
they put the
sausage,
eggs
and a
in,
hash
yeah.
brown
Got
inside of it. The burrito's the same kind of thing. It's scrambled eggs, cheese.
Oh wow.
The quesadilla, the breakfast burrito, the quesadilla.
Fast food breakfast is so. I had McDonald's breakfast for the first time
breakfast
ever.
is also is fantastic.
When I was on my way to Tennessee, that would be my thing. I'll get McDonald's breakfast because you know what you're going to get at these places always. Oh, I want a Baja Blast now. It was so good.
Yeah,
and so filling.
Yeah, McDonald's breakfast, I go with the sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle. But anyway, back to Taco Bell breakfast. The crispiness of the tortilla, it comes cheesy, hot, and steaming. The texture is perfect. The anytime there's a hash brown involved in it,
I love a hash brown.
Fuck me in my pussy. Excuse me, we can't.
No, you can get fucked in the pussy. It's fine.
But for a Taco Bell ad,
maybe. Yeah,
it's not an ad. This is not an ad.
We're courting
the burrito, and then they have the special breakfast salsa, the packet, the yellow salsa packet. The quesadilla. You can do the bacon. You can do the sausage. You can do. Well, I don't know, whatever you want.
What's a dollar amount? What are we spending on Taco Bell breakfast?
I don't even know what it is. Probably like
this all looks very
$6 or something.
Oh, I thought you said 60.
No, Grand toasted breakfast. We have $4.79.
Look at that.
And it's only 500 calories.
What do Mexicans eat for breakfast?
They eat huevos rancheros.
Really?
They use there's like
black
tortillas.
Coffee. I thought black coffee is big in the Mexican community.
It could be. I mean, I'm not sure about the Mexican coffee, but I know that they eat like scrambled eggs, chorizo, and they use a tortilla, fresh corn tortilla, and they pick everything up with a corn tortilla, avocado,
yummy
salsa. I'm serious.
No, it sounds delicious. I want Taco
But yeah,
Bell.
ladies, it's like worth waking up early if you're hungover, and you know you're not going to be up. You know, I think it stops at 11. I know most people that are hungover. This is when it's peak enjoyable when you're hungover. Like I don't think I've ever had it sober. I mean, like, you know, not hungover. But ladies, this week, do yourself a favor this weekend. Set a timer for like 10 o'clock or like 10 o'clock, 9:45. Make sure to get that order and go back to bed. And then when it's delivered, you'll wake up and the doorbell rings. Do yourself a favor. Get Taco Bell breakfast the next time you're hungover, and I'm gonna be. I'll
send it and screenshot us.
I'll change my name to Mother Teresa, and I'll pay you $1,000 if you don't enjoy it.
Oh, Mother Teresa. Switch it. We'll get to the White Lotus in a second. Real quick, our good friend the Pope is on his deathbed. Did you hear
She's
about that?
on her last leg.
She's on her last legs. Double pneumonia, which means they're going to be doing the thing where all the cardinals get together. I talked to Kevin Clancy about this. If you need someone to follow Catholic news, it's Kevin Clancy. We're going to have a new pope.
So who's in the running?
I don't know who's in the running. That's the thing. I almost want to get Clancy in here, but remember they do the thing where they all gather and then they.
How long has this woman? How long has this pope been in the office?
Not that long, but he has pneumonia. He's critically ill, so it's called the conclave.
Why do they all look the same? I can't tell the difference. That was a pope.
These are the people that.
Oh no,
an Asian?
Yeah, you can't.
KFC wrote this blog.
I thought you had to be Italian.
I did too.
No, you don't.
They're not going to have an Asian pope, right?
We got Pietro. Pietro, he looks promising.
He looks a little creepy.
Louis.
That looks like
Tango.
Father Kim, who used to do my CYO dances, and he'd come and shine a light between us.
What
when
I
we
do
were
like
grinding.
about Father Kim is I do like the colors he chose for his yarmulke and for his that little detail on his on her dress.
I have a stupid question. How much does the Pope get paid?
I don't think they do get paid. I think they just get like they get anything they want for free because they're the Pope.
And they can have those gay orgies because
They
that's
can
what
have
they do in the
anything.
Vatican.
It's life is priceless.
oh,
Black Pope.
okay.
Now we're hitting we're hitting everyone. Peter Turkskin.
DEI is alive and well within the Vatican.
And another. Okay, we got now. She chose lime.
She chose lime green.
This
one's name is. Could you go ahead and try and give me a pronunciation on that?
Mbongo. Now, I don't want. Never mind. I'm not touching it.
This is
there was a 70
Mbongo.
70 Christians in the Congo were beheaded this weekend.
Really?
I'm not.
Mbongo Basungo is this one's name. Peter Irjo. Remember Peter Triolio? He used to work here.
He looks promising, but he definitely touches kids.
Yeah, if you look like you're from South Boston, I don't want you being a Pope.
I like this one, Angelo Scola.
Angelo.
I think he should win.
Yeah,
he looks the most popiest.
According to Kevin's blog, he said this guy was the odds-on favorite the last time, but then he wasn't selected.
Oh, I see. I don't know anything about these people, but I do like. I think he has the most.
He's already got the hunchback
promise,
which is. I think you have to look the part of a Pope.
Are we ready for a black Pope?
I don't know if we're ready.
No,
for
what
does
a Pope do? The Pope is like the president of all the churches in the world.
Yeah, he basically comes out and gives.
Is there a vice president?
Every 3 or 4 years, he gives a wishy-washy take on gay sex or same-sex marriage, and then he says something about wars, which should be happening, and then J.D. Vance goes after him.
It's just for Catholic.
Okay, so here we go. Leading the Catholic faith. The Pope is responsible for guiding the Catholic Church's beliefs on faith and morality. So he's essentially
the spokeswoman.
He's the press conference guy. Or who's the
no, that would be like the Speaker of the House.
Yeah, he's the Speaker of he's the mother of the House.
No, he's the president. He's like the.
And then he runs the Vatican City. He appoints bishops. He presides over church festivals. He meets with world leaders and bishops. He travels.
Did you know that?
Promotes human rights.
Did you know that the Vatican City is a country?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's the smallest country in the world.
Did you go there?
Yeah, I took a shit. I took a shit at the Vatican. Holy shit.
And I
had to go into front of a gelato cart to do a rewipe.
How was it?
And Poppy had to block me with his jacket. I have a picture of it.
Was it clean?
My hole?
No, the Vatican.
Yes, it was.
Your hole was not clean because you did a rewipe.
It was pristine. Yeah, I took a holy shit.
Did you stay in the bowl?
No, I was eating very clean. I was eating plant-based. No, I was eating very clean in Italy. There's no preservatives or anything. So yeah, everything came out.
How many wafers we take down at communion? How many wafers?
We didn't.
You went up with a plate for seconds.
Back to the Pope. So
we want Peter. That's what we want. We want a Gindaloon in there. I want a guy who looks like he's hunched over, who looks like he can't walk. I like Pope John Paul. That's the Pope of our generation. Remember,
but they all look the same. I don't know whose the difference is, but I like the idea of having a figure like that to look up to. I like when there's someone in charge and someone's leading the ship. And I think, and whatever what thing in life it is, whether it's a job or an after-school club or group or a library,
Pope Benedict,
whatever it is, I like having someone, like one person to like kind of reel it all in. And I just hope whoever they choose is,
I'd like a vocal Pope. I would like a Pope.
You don't want a nonverbal Pope.
A lot of the popes are nonverbal or they speak Italian enough. I would like a Pope who kind of gets in the mix politically because I'd like to see the Pope mixing it up. Some people say the Pope is one of the most powerful people in the world because you got to think all these.
But he's just in charge of Catholics. There's 1,000 other religions.
But he said like what he says goes. Places like fucking Brazil and like all these countries that are all Catholic, they live and die by what the Pope says. So I'd like a Pope to be like, vote this way or do this. I want chaos coming from the Catholic Church. Enough of the peace. I want chaos. And I want to become a devout Catholic.
I think I'm Catholic by injection.
What's your name again? Gabriel was your Augustine.
Joseph John Augustine.
Patrick Joseph Christopher McAuliffe. What was your confirmation name?
Anthony. Gerardo, because is my dad's name.
Gerardo.
Yes.
Man, God, you are Italian.
Is your dad's name Jerry?
He goes by Jerry sometimes, but he goes by Gerard.
And yours is, what's your full first name?
Vincenzo.
Good
Vincenzo
Lord.
middle?
I don't have one. No one in my family has a middle name.
He's a strong Italian man.
Yep. Vincenzo Di Trollio is the full government.
You don't have a confirmation name?
Gerardo would be.
Oh, sorry.
So.
You are.
The Bone Brothers getting to me, girl.
You are Italian. I don't think I've.
Lots of vowels. You don't need
That's
any more
almost
vowels than
illegal.
that. Yeah.
Good Lord. We'll keep an eye on it.
Well, I want to say good luck to all of the dolls and going up for the competition, and may the best queen win.
Do you think that they have? Do you think they have?
Pope Kong, you are the winner of this week's challenge. I think they should do it drag race style. Yeah.
Pope Benedict, I've made my decision.
They have to lip sync for their legacy. They have to do weekly challenges, mini challenges. They have to do quick drag. That's
Snatch game.
Snatch game. They have to go. It's a quick drag.
The library is open. They have to read other religions
That's
down.
another thing I needed you to get for me.
What?
We need to get reading glasses to have here in case you have to read a bit. You have to pick up the reading glasses and put them on.
Yes, can we use them on each other?
Well, you have to, but they have to be in the studio at all times.
I love that.
Let's just take over this studio.
I've been saying that for years. Maybe it's time. Okay. Should we finally talk about it? The White Lotus. See, episode 2 came out. Episode 1 was slow, and episode 2 was
slower.
not. Oh, I don't think so.
What?
We had robberies.
It was so slow.
Are you compared to episode 1?
Robbery.
We had robberies. We had phone calls. We had people going on trips to Bangkok. I took notes in here.
Okay.
We had it started 5 seconds in. The younger brother is getting boned up looking at his older brother's ass.
I have a video
in
of
the
it.
bed.
I took a video
of it.
Oh wait, do you know this
The
guy?
dad constantly checking his phone. The mother's on lorazepam. The Washington Post is calling.
Don't go outside. I don't like when you do that. You're giving these queens all the information before we can talk about it.
Well, I don't
They
care.
don't deserve it. No, I'm kidding. Wait.
Office being raided. I mean, it's like we have so many things happened.
Here you go.
And I think the most important thing was my prediction is proving to be true. Yeah, there's his ass. Very disappointed in... That's weird, Joe.
He should have had a boner.
I
He should have
know.
had morning
I was
wood.
waiting for him to get up and be naked, but I didn't think they would show
I
his
see a lot
full
of
cock.
people getting like legit mad about that storyline too. I've seen that.
Well,
a lot.
it-
Well,
'Cause
they're
it's-
doubling
that's-
down, clearly.
Well, because people, it's probably tied to abuse.
Hmm.
I'm sure that's why they're getting upset. It's a gross thing.
It's pretty gross.
I mean,
for sure.
it's like... Yeah, it's weird.
We're talking about incest. We're talking about the incest storyline on the White Lotus.
The weirdest thing was that the girl now is like
The daughter-
getting
the
involved.
daughter.
The older brother is so sexual, and then it's rubbing off on the younger brother who's asking the daughter if she's fucked. Like, ew.
I'm
Kink
not going to
shame.
make assumptions just yet because I want to see how Mike White's she's a crafty queen. She's a cryptic queen. She's a very calculated queen.
She is.
So I'm going to wait to see where the storyline takes off because I'm sure that this buildup is for something salacious or something for entertainment value or something that's going to lead to the story heavily. So I'm not going to put judgment on to my thoughts about anything yet on the show because I know at the end it's all going to make sense and it's all going to work out. So the first few episodes, may I even say, are going to be a little cryptic and a little kind of trying to figure out the mystery. So I'm going to wait till remember when, I know this doesn't tie in, but I reacted to something too soon and it bit me in the ass. And I still regret that day. When Jussie Smollett all came out, I went on record saying this needs to be stopped. This is unacceptable. And I was like, made a whole statement.
You thought he was faking it?
No, I thought it was real.
Oh.
And then it turned out to be fake. And I felt so embarrassed and mortified that I stuck up for something and that I spoke too soon. So I've learned from that mistake. Don't speak too soon and don't judge things. Wait till it all fizzles. I wait till we have all. So I go in now with everything like
Nana
that.
reserves her judgment.
Until the facts. Give it a minute. Just like everything in life, just give it a minute. I'm giving this a minute.
You're giving it a beat.
I'm giving it a beat.
Well, of the storylines that started to develop,
Yes.
what was your favorite? What intrigued you the most? What do you think has the most legs? And then I'll tell mine.
Okay, I have two. My things that have the most legs that I'm confused about, I'm interested to see what happens, is of course all the salacious, juicy stuff with the romance and the sex and all that. But that's just filler stuff to get the storyline. It doesn't really add to the storyline. I'm sure everyone's gonna fuck. I'm sure that there's gonna be espionage, whatever. But the storyline I'm concerned about is what's going on with the Southern dad.
Yep.
And the Wall Street Journal. Now we just found out in this episode. Spoiler alerts, everyone. Spoiler alerts. We found out that it was money laundering for his company. He said, "You promised me," to his colleague on the phone. "You promised me we would never get caught." Now he's on this vacation. He doesn't know how to tell his family they're going to lose everything, and he's going to go to jail. And they're all having this.
He has this cloud hanging over him, and
he-
it's just tension.
That. And then the second thing is the hitman with the British girl. Mr. Bobby Brown, what's his name?
Uncle Baby Billy, who I predicted was a hitman. Definitely
I
true.
don't know what's going on with him, but I'm interested to see why he's going to Thailand. What's going on with the husband of the owner of the house?
I predicted it. The first episode, I was like, Uncle Baby Billy is a hitman, and he's going to kill the husband of that wife.
But
now,
why is the husband of the White Lotus have to get killed?
we don't know yet. But now the wife says, I'm going to Bangkok to be with the husband. All of a sudden, Uncle Baby Billy has to go to Bangkok. Check that off as point for me because that's exactly what's going to happen. The storyline that I really like more than the one that you just described, which was like the, him losing his money, whatever, was the wife knowing the other three ladies.
Yes.
And her ignoring it, and the fact that those two girls are talking shit about the friend.
Yes.
Which I love.
And when she banged on the thing.
Yes.
I forgot my charger.
I loved it. And one of them is a drunk. But the fact that the mother, who's always on Xanax or whatever,
Parker
pills,
Posey.
there's something going on there.
Yeah.
And I like it. And I think it's all going to be intertwined. And I think with the robbery, I think maybe that guy comes back. And
Yeah, the
robs,
robbery. So
and
if
that happens at the end.
you know what I'd be pissed about?
What?
The robbery, not my life was changed. She was about to buy that necklace, and the fucking guy stole it. She wanted the snake choker, and that's like when he took that, I said, "Don't take that." Anything else? That's what I'd be pissed about. It's like my rich boyfriend's credit card. I was about to buy this fucking expensive ass necklace, and then someone else robbed it right under my nose.
And it was.
I would have fought him back for it.
It was also weird. The two husbands, the Uncle Baby Billy, and the guy who was in season 2, Greg. When they were talking about what they do for a living, this and that,
This
he goes,
and that.
well, I do this and that as well.
Okay.
And they both have these two young women there. One of them, he says, is a hooker. I can see, I don't even want to like say what I think is going to happen because I think I'm kind of spot on and I don't want to ruin it. But things are unfolding. There's going to be a robbery that gets botched, maybe a murder that gets botched. But
can I say something? I have a prediction, and this is a wild prediction.
Patrick Schwarzenegger transitions halfway through the show.
Better.
Oh.
I've been getting these clues, and I have a little.
Visions. That's so Raven.
I don't know if this is possible, but the more I think about this conspiracy theory in my head, the more it's coming true for me. And I wonder if any of the Mafia members are thinking this as well. Think about, and it's relating to Belinda from season 1.
Yes.
I'm realizing that in the movie, in the show, in this episode right now, there's not really clues of like timeline. No one's really talking about what year it is. No one's talking about the political climate or anything like that. She's going there to learn the techniques that they're using at their spa.
Yes.
I have an inkling and a feeling that this may be a prequel to season 1. This may be before season 1 even happened, and she's going there to train at the White Lotus in Thailand to learn how to do all these treatments and things. And that's why she saw Tom, and she's like, they haven't made a connection or something.
But she saw him at dinner, remember?
She saw him at dinner, but she didn't say anything. She just kind of like noticed him.
If that turns out to be right, and this is a prequel, that's going to be impressive.
Can you imagine if it was a prequel? Because I think that way, Tanya can come back. Because Jennifer Coolidge's character, everyone wants her back. If this is a prequel, Tanya,
Joey, well done.
Tanya could come back at some point and be like, at the White Lotus there, or like, even though she's not, we know she's not in this season. Maybe they're setting up for next season and we're playing it off and going back in time. Something's there with Belinda, and I think maybe this could be. I would love it if it was.
So that's your prediction for episode 2.
It's not a prediction. It's just like it's a wishful thinking, but something's. It could be something. It could be a deep cut.
A deep cut. All right, so let's do love, hate, and prediction for episode 3.
I loved this episode. So let me think about it.
All right, I'll go. I will start off with what I hated. I hated the way that it opened up with like the younger brother looking at the older brother's ass. It gave me the
Why
creeps.
did you hate that?
It just gave me the creeps. It's the incesty storyline. I don't like that. I don't like the fact that the younger brother's now asking the sister, like, it's weird. I get that they have to have young, hot people fuck. That's part of the show, but this seems like a bizarre way to go about it. Did not like that. That's my hate, opening up with Schwarzenegger's ass. Now, my love is the storyline that is developing between the three ladies. And the mother of the family. That there's something going on there, which I think is going to be really deep, and I think it's going to come out. Maybe one of those three ladies was one of the people who was somehow involved with the husband and the cheating. I don't know what it is, but that's what I love. Now, my prediction, I'm going to stick with my prediction for episode 1, which is Uncle Baby Billy is a hitman who's going to Bangkok, which seems to be coming true.
Okay, very good. My love is going to be Parker Posey once again.
Always.
Years. her pill popping, her aloofness of like just her character of like
when she was silent when they said I've seen you.
That was uncomfortable for me to watch. But like how she's like, oh, you didn't enjoy your massage, or like when she's on the phone and she's like, we'll have a taquito or whatever. She gives me so much happiness. I love the dynamic between her and how her character is just like a messy bitch taking pills, not knowing anything is going on like that. I also am just loving the girlfriend of Uncle Baby Billy. I think she is so fun to watch.
She's great.
She's so entertaining. I love her shopping and her just like not giving a fuck, and just like we got Siri nipples this episode. That was enjoyable.
That made me so uncomfortable. The old man sucking on her titties. Oh, I hated that. It was
loved her.
Vinny just gave a shrug.
I love it. I love a funny female lead. And so those two ladies are doing it for me. What I hated was that the girl's necklace got robbed before she was about to take it. She was just about to buy it. I hated that. I did go back to my loves. I did love the drinking the white wine. I've been able to drink since my hair surgery.
Which somehow he looks fine. He looked like butchered the fuck up when we left, and now he's fine.
Well,
that's
actually an illusion.
shocking.
It's an illusion. This is the Dr. Tutela experience.
Show him the back of your head.
I sprayed it.
Wild.
I sprayed it in.
Yeah,
Let's not get off topic. I'll show. We're gonna do that in a second. I loved that I haven't been able to drink. I loved that they were drinking ice cold white wine out of those beautiful glasses. I loved that. I loved the Schiaparelli earrings that the actress was wearing in that one scene. Hated that the necklace got stolen, and I hated that.
I like that your love is white while they were drinking white wine. You were craving white wine. I like the most inconsequential part of the plot. I just love the white wine.
Well, I also just love that all the fires outside.
Yeah.
I just love the scenery. Like the scenes
It's
are
gorgeous.
so good. Like I want to sit in a glass box and sipping ice cold white wine with monkeys and palm trees and waterfalls and fires outside. It's so chic. Love that. And then my prediction is either it's going to be a prequel. And my prediction is that the person threatening to kill himself on the phone with the businessman is really going to kill himself, and blame the guy for it.
Ooh, that's a good prediction.
Yeah,
I do think that guy is gonna come into the picture more. I think because he's gonna be
the guy on the phone.
The guy on the phone. Yeah, he sounded like an Asian guy. Like he's an Asian guy. Maybe the Asian guy
is
working there. And that's why he's there, because he got him a free room. I don't know. Never mind. I'm going to.
Well, if you're not watching White Lotus, what are you doing with your life? If you're not eating Taco Bell breakfast, what are you doing with your life? Get yourself some Taco Bell breakfast and then turn on HBO Max. New episodes come out every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern on HBO Max, The White Lotus. This is the Lotus Lowdown.
And then hop on over to Amber Marie & Co. for 10% off. Out and about. Shout out to them. So, Joe, we've talked about this, and starting this year, I really want to build better eating habits. But between work, life, and everything else, planning healthy meals that actually taste good has always felt overwhelming. That's when I found Marley Spoon, and it's genuinely changed how I cook at home. This podcast is sponsored by Marley Spoon, and I'm genuinely excited about this because it's helping me fast track my way to eating well without all the stress, which is something that I've struggled with. And with my code ABOUT, you can get up to 27 free meals. Tell them what you love about Marley Spoon.
Well, the thing is, I like variety. When you're doing any kind of diet plan, the same thing every week, every time it gets boring, and then you lose track of eating well and doing things like that. With Marley, the thing I love is that gives you over 100 recipes to choose from each week, so you're never going to get bored. You're not going to be doing the same thing. Chicken and rice every day. Chicken and rice. Lean this, lean this. Over 100 recipes to choose from each week. There's literally something for every mood. So variety is the spice of life, and that's what I've been using Marley Spoon. And timing couldn't be better. Marley Spoon just launched their new 15-minute express recipes.
Love it.
I especially love Marley Spoon's collection of Martha's best recipes.
Ooh.
They feature at least 2 Martha Stewart recipes every week. They say even better than you can imagine. So Martha Stewart is my queen. You know, that's what I aspire to be. So the second I saw Martha was signed on to this, and I can make her recipes, sign me up, sis.
We love Martha Stewart. This new year, fast track your way to eating well with Marley Spoon. Head to marleyspoon.com/offer/about and use code ABOUT for up to 27 free meals. That's right, up to 27 free meals with Marley Spoon. One last time, that's marleyspoon.com/offer/about for up to 27 free meals. And make sure you use my promo code ABOUT so they know we sent you.
Hair reveal?
Hair reveal. Let me see the back of your hair. I want to hear all about how are you.
So everyone enjoyed the last
feeling?
episode. So I came home. Did you get the videos of me? The pictures of me, the bloody pictures?
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh yeah. shout out to everyone who loved that episode. It was like overwhelmingly positive. So we're gonna try and do more about
Well,
that.
we're filmmakers.
We are filmmakers. Show them the back of your head though.
Okay, so the back of my head. So it's all through the front. Should I get up close?
Can
You're
see
good.
more?
Yeah. Oh no, you
I
can
got
see.
it.
Yeah. Oh god.
So it's still very, very illusion. But a lot of when you go to Turkey and things, they make you shave your full head. I told them I'm an entertainer. I'm on television 3 times a week, and I can't be bald. I really left going on. So I didn't want that. So I knew it is a little bit more time consuming, a little bit more painstaking. But Dr. Gitel's team is there to please.
Yeah.
And I made sure that so I got to keep my hair. But it's all it's
Is
all.
this, are those scabs?
Feel it.
I don't.
No, I don't. Yeah.
You're gonna feel the little hairs that are poking up.
Gentle.
Oh, that's.
Go in. Get in there, girl.
Oh god, that doesn't hurt.
I'm still numb. I can't feel anything.
Really?
Yeah. Am my hair okay?
Yeah, you look fine.
So a lot of people, you have to shave your head. I just had to shave the back of my head. But Trish actually shaved the back of my head. But now you know how I'm a trickster. I've been a hairstylist for many years, so I know how to disguise.
Yes, of course.
So like I do look like I'm a lesbian at a protest in the back. It's just completely shaven off. It's like all hair on top.
Are you in pain?
Huh?
Are you in pain?
No.
You're on pills.
No.
It doesn't hurt. Like this looks much less invasive than the other hair stuff. Like the bald stool. Like those guys got there, but also they were a lot balder than you.
Well, it was that you saw the pictures.
How
I
many
was like
grafts
that.
did you get, or how many follicles?
2,500.
And that's a medium amount because they usually go 1,000 to 4,500. So you're right in the dead center. And how long is it going to take until it grows?
Well, it's all different.
Because it's got to grow, and then there's a time that it has to fall out, and then it comes back. I guess
I can send you this picture.
By
That's
like
not
6
bad.
to 8 months,
6 to 8 months.
Well,
you'll
no, the
start seeing it'll start growing back to normal.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. Shout out to Tutela for letting us just hang out in there.
Mm-hmm.
This is
great.
like what it was in the thick of it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can send me those. I guess I'll.
That is grotesque. I showed this to people.
Yeah.
I tried to make sure not to put too much bloody video in the
but no, I'm not in
episode
pain.
last
I mean,
You're gonna look good.
They give you Tylenol. I mean, they give you like pills like for pain afterwards, but I wasn't really in pain. Sleeping is the hard part, and I have a lot of swelling under my eyes. It's okay now because I've been ice rolling. But the swelling of eyes is apparently a thing that happens naturally because fluids are retaining in your head. Some people have their foreheads pop out like Squidward. But I didn't have
happened
that.
to Nicky Smokes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, his forehead got huge.
Oh, I do remember
My
that.
forehead
yeah.
was huge too.
He
but
looks good, by the way.
I've been jade rolling and ice rolling, and I got this pillow on Amazon, this geriatric pillow that is all adjustable. So I've been sleeping like this.
It's the worst. I do that when I have my shoulder sleeps. I just drug myself until I could fall asleep.
That's
You
what I
have
did.
to sleep sitting
I took
up.
3 trazodone and slept
God.
sitting up. But I gotta say, if you're questioning doing this, I wish I did this sooner. I wish I did this 10 years ago. It was, there's a little discomfort here and there. The procedure was completely painless once I was numb. I would do this again in a heartbeat. It's worth every penny, and it's going to change your life. You don't have to age anymore. It's like,
And like we said, we're getting older. It takes a lot to maintain, to keep going, and there's no stigma anymore.
yeah.
Get those titties.
There's
Get
schmegma.
that BBL. There's schmegma. Get that facelift. Get that trach shave. That facial feminization.
Go to Chutel Plastic Surgery at the T Spa and get it done. He's the head of the titty committee.
He is the head of the titty committee. He loved talking about. I was like, "What's your favorite surgery?" He's like, "Titties, brother." I was like, "Oh, you think he's a tit man or an ass man?
I think it's tit man.
Are you a tit man or an ass man?"
Ass man. I'm an ass man.
I'm a tit man.
Are you?
I think it's very immature to be a tit man, but I just love a big old pair of boobies. Actually, no, I don't.
Do you find that on guys as well? Would you rather have a guy have a beefier chest or a beefier ass? That's the same thing for gays.
Ooh,
Tits or ass? Would you want a guy
well,
with
then in that case, I'm an ass man.
I'm an ass man too. I mean, their chest is, a nice chest is nice, but I can't fuck the chest.
But I don't. I don't.
That was the equivalent of my fart.
I don't like a chest that's too big. It's intimidating, or an ass that's too big.
I have PTSD from having male breasts. So,
oh my god, the guy at my basketball team.
he has it.
Remember his ass? I sent you a photo of
Oh,
his ass.
he was on your basketball team.
Yeah, I fell in love with this guy. Is this illegal that I snapped a picture of a guy on my basketball team? I'm in love
No.
with? All right, good. We have to stop talking about this. I'm gonna get boned up.
It's not legal, just creepy.
It is
I guess.
creepy, but I literally saw this man's ass, and I was like, I would be doing a disservice to Joey if I did not send it.
Thank you for sending that.
You're welcome.
Thank
I
you
just
for-
wanted to lift your spirit. Lift your spirits.
That came across my desk at early.
Then Nana put her readers on as all her things were coming in.
I know. I gotta get. That's why I have to get readers. That's why I wanted the reading glasses. I'm like, let Nana get her reading glasses.
Oh my God, we should get some reading glasses. We have a tragedy to report. A retail tragedy.
I didn't want to go there just yet. I need to hold something.
Okay. Hold it down, because we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna bring something up, and this is gonna be sad.
This tea towel.
But
we got the word. Did you hear the report? Did you hear the report? The news that we unfortunately didn't want.
Unfortunately, we did receive some news this weekend. As
ladies,
you know,
I hope you're sitting down.
American establishment, fabric wholesaler, and home base for homemakers and women and men
and crafters
all across the world is going out of business after 50-something years. Joann's Fabric is closing their doors, and they'll be having
indefinitely
they'll be having a blockbuster sale at their warehouse, which is the one
at the home
shimmer
base.
of light in this tragedy at the home base. But this came across my desk. I sent it to Joey because I knew he would be devastated. I actually waited 2 days because I didn't want to upset you. I heard crying is bad when you get hair transplants. I didn't want you to go ahead and screw things up.
I mean,
thoughts?
what? I mean,
Joann
thoughts
is
are
rolling over in her grave.
Yeah. I mean, that was like for a young gay guy, girl. That was my habit. That was my safe space.
Sure.
I can go in there and get a wood slat and some Aileen's tacky glue.
Yes,
and some pom poms, and
remember little pom poms,
and just come up with something creative. My mom, that was my place. My mother, straight boys wanted to go to Sports Authority and get new cleats and all this. I went to Joann's Fabric
for a thimble.
Yeah, for thimble, for yarn,
I used to sew growing up on my mother's singer. My mother still goes to the mill store in town, and every time she goes, that Karen Wheeler sure knows her stuff.
Iron on letters to make my own pillowcases and get the own fabrics, to Halloween costumes, to
did your mother make your Halloween costumes growing up?
When we were kids, yeah.
She sewed them. My mother sewed them down. And then if there was nothing if she was lazy, she'd just say, you can be an old lady. And she'd give us one of her nighties and a bra, and we'd stick socks.
She would just put me in blackface if she couldn't figure something out and send me to school.
She'd throw tar on you?
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's a tragedy. It's an American tragedy. Another big business
what a
shuttered.
place that, I have so many memories of it. I mean, Michael's ran, so Joann Fabric.
Is Michael's done?
Michael's is still around.
I was going to say, there's one on 6th Avenue on like 16th
I go all the
or
time.
something.
I go all the time.
Should we try and name down stores of that era, like growing up? Like in the wheelhouse of Joann's Fabric. There's Michael's. There's Filene's Basement.
Well, that's not craft, though. You just want just general
like
stores?
Like 90s stores. 90s, 2000 stores. Lord & Taylor.
Lord & Taylor's still around.
Ann Taylor Loft, is that around?
Yes, that's still around. So is Lord & Taylor.
That's where women's in their 40s bought culottes.
Caldor.
Do
you remember Caldor?
No.
That was the original Target.
No, I don't
Bradley's.
Remember that. Bradley's, I remember.
Bradley's was the original kind of all-in-one store. They had everything from, automotive to ladies' bras.
Payless shoes?
To curtains. Payless is still around.
Payless is still around?
Is that where you got those?
That's right. That's where I got these. New sneaks. What else is there? I'm just thinking mall
The Yarn
stores.
Barn?
Dress Barn? Dress Barn. That's right. Wow, that's a deep cut. I remember my sister going to Dress Barn to get little like jelly shoes.
Zachary's?
You can't say that
That was
name
regional.
Here. Zachary's is regional. Bernie and Phil's, quality, comfort, and price. Jordan's Furniture. Cardi's Superstore.
What was the grocery store that you went to?
Stop and Shop. Or Star Market.
Where's the fancy one? Because
a Wegmans got put in my hometown. My mother is like over the moon.
Is there something Brothers or Dutch Brother? Or
oh, fuck.
That's where my friend used to work there. My boyfriend.
What's it called? Something Brothers?
Something Brothers. And that's like the big grocery store in Massachusetts. That's like, it's like
there's Toll Brothers houses.
No.
Grocery store Brothers? I don't know. Type in Massachusetts.
Yeah. Roach Brothers, yeah.
That's right. Roach Brothers.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They used to work there as a bag lady.
I like how you didn't gender them.
Yeah.
They used to work as a bag lady?
Yeah.
Wow. I wanted that.
Or a cart queen. I don't know I don't know what she did there.
A cart queen. Because that was the one job you get when you were 14.
Yeah, but I miss old stores. Anyway, Joann Fabrics, you will be missed.
I'd like to go.
You're a legendary. It's I think this is the equivalent of like Marilyn Monroe dying. Like they're going to be famous for Joann Fabrics going to be famous forever.
Legends never die.
Legends never die. Will Nana be going to the liquidation sale.
Of course. It's in Hudson, Ohio. Should we go to
No,
Hudson, Ohio?
there's not one that's still open around here.
Their distribution center. There's a flash sale.
I'm not gonna call corporate.
Should we go to Hudson, Ohio and just raid the distribution center of Joann's
And the only
Fabric?
reason I think Joann's Fabric is funny, there was a thing on Facebook years ago, 10, 15 years ago, of this old woman, and her name's like Margaret. Can you Google outburst at Joann Fabrics? She goes, I want to apologize for the outburst, my outburst at Joann's Fabrics today. This is not my character. It's not that was her.
This is the one?
Yeah, look at it. The outburst is Joann Fabrics is not reflective of who I am. There's a video? It's a tweet or it's a Facebook post.
117,000
Click on it,
likes.
the big one. Joann's Fabric wrote back.
Just maybe if you pinch and there you go. We forgive you. See you next week. Don't forget your coupons. They are by the door. We are looking for.
Go all the way up.
for
There, so you can say, her name's Myra.
Myra Tellinghausen.
This is her tweet. The outburst I had at Joann's Fabric is not reflective of who I am. Now, she had to set the record straight. And Joann's Fabric, the queens that they were, they wrote back, we forgive you. See you next week. Don't forget your coupons. That's what put Joann's Fabric on that. Now she wrote back.
That's reflective of who Joann's Fabric is.
And Myra is, now she's unmasked.
Is she still with us?
No, go over here. Irrelevant people. Go to Myra's, or there. Read it.
I feel like this is a parody kind of like the real.
Oh, retired executive secretary for Mr. Stanley, senior vice president, Hughes Aircraft. Look at that
real.
fucking
Background.
I think it's real. Look at the picture in the house.
Should she be inducted? No, I'm not kidding.
Should we do a posthumous induction?
The ink is not even dry on the Amber Marie and Co. We can't.
Yeah.
We cannot possibly move on this quickly.
No.
That's the equivalent.
I want to. So please bleep that, Vinny. I will say she's on our radar. If she's still with us and she's on our radar.
I mean, have we ever had a deceased member of the Hall of Fame? It has to be living legends.
If we start going into posthumous inductions, I mean, the list simply will not end, my dear.
She's just Myra. You're on our radar.
You're on our radar. I mean,
we can't. Not until next season. We can't.
We do have seasons of inductions.
Yeah, we don't have we don't have enough campaign funding to induct someone just yet.
No.
That's why you have to go to ambermarieandcompany.com. Use code out and about right now for 10% off.
Should we start a fundraiser?
Yeah, but we have, as true gay fashion, we embezzle all the money like that shady queen. What's her name? The political queen.
I know you're talking about. Should we have my mom sew us dresses from Joann's Fabric?
Whatever's left.
Whatever's left of Joann's. She put. Oh, you'd be proud of me. I watched. Speaking of sewing dresses, I watched RuPaul on Friday. You'd be very proud of me.
Who went home?
The white one, with a boxy face. I can't remember the name.
Acacia forgot.
Acacia forgot. Is that the name?
I'm gonna be with them all next over St. Patty's Day weekend for
You're
the
going
whole
to St.
week.
Patty's.
I'm doing a drag race St. Patty's in Las Vegas
Then it was.
for 4 days. 3
Should
nights.
I show up?
You were invited. You didn't want to
and
come.
find you in that hotel room again? If I find you in that hotel room again in Las Vegas,
Mama, that's when whoever sent us there. Where were we?
you know what I might do? I might not go, but I might send you a skirt steak to the room one night.
Do
and
it.
some croissants.
It's gonna be
Just
one
to
for the
get you
books. It's gonna be
back.
one for the books. But Drag Race, yeah. I mean, it's getting in the thick of things. It's
It's
time to
so
cut
funny.
it's time to trim the fat. We know who the top. We know
Yes.
who the girls are. We got to trim the fat a little bit. Everyone's got to go. So I'm happy that these queens that they're not filler queens. Everyone has something to offer.
Filler queens is you need your glasses on right now.
Yeah.
They're not filler queens.
But what I have to say, so this is the casting's design. Someone's got to go home first. Someone's got to go home in the first. When after Snatch Game, that's when the real things happen. That's when you really know separate the girls from the gays and like.
This is a foreign language to any straight men listening right now.
I know, but it's like after Snatch Game, it's like all bets are off. We know who our front runners are, and
Who's
I'm
the front runner? Give me your prediction.
I mean, who do you think the front runners are?
You tell me.
Susie Toot.
Go on.
I'm going to say it.
Go on. Speak your truth.
I think Susie Toot is running. I think what's her name? Arietta.
Okay.
I think Arietta's in the tops. I think that On Your Nerve is going to be in the top.
I forgot how funny it was. That's like the pace
I think
of it
Sam
all.
Starr is going to go far.
I'm sorry?
Sam Starr, I think will go far.
Preach.
I I would love to see. I mean, she's got to step her pussy up. I would love.
Oh.
I like Lana Geray. I love her. She's a sister of Luxor. She's a daughter of Luxor, London.
The drag daughter.
Drag daughter.
Yes.
And
Not biological.
I would love to see her step her pussy up. I think she has the chops. Also, Corey King. Like what are you doing, Corey King? I love you. You are. Corey King is a sister of
a mister.
No, of Plain Jane. Corey King, you have the charisma, uniqueness, urban talent. The costume tree is not there, and the funny's not there. You're doubting yourself, and you are not bringing what I was rooting for you. I'm still rooting for you. Let go.
Okay, Tyra.
Tyra. Let go of whatever demons are going through right now, sister, because you are a star. You are a star, Corey King, and I think that you need to just get out of your head and your pride and your aesthetic. Let yourself change. I know you like to be however you're thinking. Your big ass, big titties, and you like your simple look. Simple's not cutting the baby. This is RuPaul's Drag Race. You don't go to a nail challenge with Lee press on French manicure. Like it's like
who played Rosa Parks in the game?
Luxor London's daughter.
How did
Lana
she
Geray.
not go home after that?
She
that
should
was
have.
Brutal.
She should have went home. The thing is, I'm saying she also is a star.
They see potential, so they kept her around.
Step it up, Corey King. I'm telling you now, Lana Geray. Step your pussies up, girls, because you're both legendary. But I just think you need to like bring it with the costumery, the things. Bring it with the challenges. Let yourself be silly and funny. Don't be so worried about being poshed and pretty and big tittied. Figure it out, girls, because I'm rooting for you. I would love to see both of them in the top 4.
And there you have it. I'm gonna watch again. It was I forget how good
8 p.m.
it
on
is.
MTV. Everyone, RuPaul's Drag Race season 16.
It's fantastic. I love at the end, right after they're done lip syncing for their legacy or whoever's going to go home, there is no deliberation. It's a monarchy.
Yeah.
Rue is just like, I've made my decision, and then home. Within 3 seconds, it ends. They leave the stage.
Corey
It's
King,
great.
Shantae, you stay.
Sashay away.
If you know about drag, I mean, I don't know what you're doing. That's like saying. I guess I understand. People watch fucking Game of Thrones. I've never seen one fucking episode.
Oh,
and that was
miss me with that
whole thing. I mean, it's like, you know, if it's
some woman's
your
giving
thing,
birth to a dragon egg, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't want any of that. Next on the list, I got big dick this week by some adolescents.
Yeah. M Foodie Boyz.
I'm gonna pull up the email.
These motherfuckers. So these are. There'll be a photo of them in the clip. These are 3. It looks like middle schoolers who podcast.
How do they get all that? How do they get that? Who's?
You know what it is?
Someone's dad works at the podcast place.
It's an unintentional parody of what podcasts are. So these 3 middle school bros and be like, "What's your favorite pizza?" And they just talk about pizza. They're these 3 chubby little middle school kids. They're great. 100,000 followers on Instagram. Their clips go mega viral.
So they talk about school lunches, the best comma, Chick-fil-A, what sauce you like, cherry strips. They taste test things. Do you like spicy food?
Well, anyway, they've
First
been
time we
going.
had Old Bay seasoning. They hit it all.
They've been going viral. So we said, let's get them on the show. So Joey,
I wanted to make an appetizer, not an hors d'oeuvre, bring it in here and leave, go into a silent booth and see what the MD Foodie Boyz with a Z actually think about Nana's appetizer and give me a real review. By a non-biased review.
So Joey reached out and said, do you want to come on the show? And we got big dicked by M Foodie Boyz. So M Foodie Boyz, I know you're watching this right now. This was your email to us. Hey, thanks for reaching out. Let me run it by the guys to see if they're interested. Best MD Foodie Boyz.
If that's not like, we're too big for you, fuck off Barstool Sports, we're not interested.
A week ago and you don't get it back to us? M Foodie Boyz?
MD Foodie Boyz, I'm assuming it's Maryland because of the crab there. I think
that's what they're the number one crab.
Because they're probably in their own minds. They're like, we're bigger than Barstool Sports. We don't need to go there.
We'd probably sign them. You know what you guys should do, MD Foodie Boyz? You're probably in like 8th or 9th grade. You should drop out. You have traction. Drop out of school. You don't need education. You're smarter than your teachers. How much money are you making off your show? How much are your teachers making? Who's the teacher now? Quit school. Come on the pirate ship. Come on to Out and About. Let Nana and Trish, we'll take you under our wing. We'll show you how to podcast.
Well, that one in the greens they call him McLovin because he looks like McLovin.
That's a tough nickname for a middle schooler. He does look like. Which one's the cool one? Look at this guy. That's you. That's you.
The chubby one's a cool one.
Which one's me?
They call him Chub Perm. They call him.
That's me. That's me. That's me.
That's you. I'm the other guy.
What do they call him?
That's Roan. Literally.
Wait, what do they call the chubby one?
Nonchalant kid. I'm Ryan, aka Chub Perm.
Oh, because he's chubby and he got a perm.
They're all saying their names. Can we go back to the beginning? They're talking about Wawa. Pizza.
Wawa probably
It's
sent him
gas.
$100,000.
I'm Jackson. aka
Jackson,
Master
a nonchalant
Liker.
kid.
And I'm Ryan, aka Chub Perf. Let's get into some of these segments we have. Yeah.
So you guys had the Wawa pizza?
Oh, it's
This is
gas.
us.
It was
really
gas.
The Wawa pizza. It was alright. Good. I think it's really good.
I'm Jackson, aka Master Liker.
That's it?
That's the episode.
That's the segment. It was good. It wasn't good. These guys get it.
So I'm talking to you, Chub Perm. Either email me back or else I'm coming down there in my heels and a tight miniskirt.
Nonchalant.
I'm standing on business.
Nonchalant kid. You ever seen
They
two
probably have a
grown
math test. They can't get out of a math test. That's why they can't come up here.
nonchalant kid? You ever seen two men dressed as women show up at your middle school? Show up to a
We
fourth
put them
period
up. We
lunch.
put them up in the YAG competition.
You start knocking on their door. Where is Chub Perm?
Yeah, I'm gonna give drag makeovers to all the queens. Of MD Foodie
Should we have them
Boyz.
in and put them in drag?
Yes.
Imagine how bad we'd be persecuted.
But yeah, the ball's in your court, MD Foodie Boyz. With a
I
Z.
hope they don't big. We'll pay for them to come up here.
Would we?
Nah, probably not. That's a Zoom.
I gotta save up to get down to Amber Marie and rent a U-Haul because I need to get all my wares.
We should do a full blown triangle trip. We go to Oklahoma, then we hop up to the,
Wait,
the
can I drive
liquidation
to-
sale at Joann's.
Can we drive the motorcycle to?
I would love nothing.
I mean, I'm
more.
not
It's
gonna-
gonna be 50 degrees. So I have to go start that thing up. My
I'm
fuel
gonna
stabilizer
fly-
is breaking down.
I'm gonna fly. I'll meet you there. But from the hotel to Amber Marie, I'd get on the motorcycle to go from the hotel to Amber Marie.
You would do
I got 2 miles.
Can I put you down for like a 1 mile ride? At some
How
point
long's
this
1
summer?
mile? How many minutes?
It'll take like a minute.
Yeah, I would
I'm
do
gonna have
that.
to adjust the suspension, but it'll
No,
work.
I would get on the hog to go on to
Okay.
Amber Marie. But then how are we gonna get it all home?
We do it in New York City too, West Side Highway.
I'm not doing it in New York City.
You rode a Revel scooter in New York City. People don't know this about Joey. He rode a Revel scooter.
I
in
used to
New York
ride them
City.
all the time. I don't think they're around anymore, are
Yeah,
they?
because people kept getting killed. You remember those electric scooters, the Revel scooters in New York? Those were great.
Well, now Revel just does like
Cars.
a Uber
Cars.
thing, yeah,
Ugh,
with all Teslas.
boring.
I hate Teslas. Not because any
I'm not a fan.
any beliefs, but I tweeted the other day.
Not to get political.
And my friend Brian,
Oh, we talked about that on Roan.com. Roan pulled up a bunch of our tweets. He's like, you guys have been tweeting lately. He pulled up
I
your tweet.
tweeted lately. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been tweeting every day. I tried to tweet about. I called for a black car.
Oh.
Okay. And
Tesla.
then all of a sudden a Tesla shows up. A Tesla is not a black car.
A Tesla Y it's basically a Volkswagen Beetle.
But it's very roomy in the back.
It's
No,
not.
it's a
not
bubbly,
black car.
gross head on
It is a
it's
Toyota
Volkswagen
Corolla
Beetle.
with a fucking iPad glued to the front of it. That's what I tweeted about. It is not a black car. If I'm going to get a black car, I want a
You got a Lincoln? You got a
MTK.
Cadillac?
I want
You got a-
a luxury car. That's not a luxury car. Just because it has technology to it, it's a shit box on fucking
It's
roller
not.
skate
It's a
on
nerdy.
wheels.
It's an ugly car. It's a Volkswagen Beetle. A Tesla Y.
There's nothing
is Volkswagen.
luxurious about a fucking Tesla.
A Tesla S though. Tesla
None of
Model
them
S.
come around.
Oof, good lord. Tesla Model S. Give me that fastest production car.
What about
on the planet.
Cybertrucks?
No.
No, it's not a luxury. It's not.
Not luxury, but just thoughts on it.
I've never seen the inside.
I think
of
they're
it.
ugly. I'm sure they work great, but I think they're just too big and too heavy.
They're huge.
I
They're
never saw the
massive.
inside of one, so I can't judge that. But I'm saying, and the same thing with SUV. A fucking Toyota Highlander is not a black.
No.
It's not an SUV.
Even the Lexus GX. It's
And,
always
and
older
a Lincoln
and gross.
MT, lovely car. It's just because it's a third row. That's not a black XL.
The Premier Black.
If
the
it's not a
Premier
Lincoln Navigator
or a Cadillac Escalade
an Escalade or a Yukon
or a Suburban.
a Suburban,
Yeah.
that's not a fucking black SUV. Don't send me no fucking third row bullshit just because it's a fucking third row.
Talk about
It's not, and I have to constantly cancel on them, and I have to keep saying yes, keep saying yes.
Oh, you cancel? I just accept it.
No, except what? I'm not getting. I have 5 grown men adults. We're not squeezing in if I'm paying fucking $157 for a fucking black
Yeah, that's
SUV.
true.
I'm not squeezing into your fucking little shitbox. Get your money up, motherfuckers, and afford a real car before you start trying to collect all the money of the real drivers. You ain't qualified to be running
You
this route.
ain't qualified.
You ain't qualified to run this route, bitch. Step your pussy up and get your money up.
Preach.
You can't fucking get the money that you're supposed to get with a fucking Toyota Highlander.
But I do want to note that everyone starts somewhere, so keep working, keep grinding, queen. And, speaking of staying off apps, this is, I think, probably the last topic we'll do. Kanye fucking West versus Dave Portnoy. Did you see any of this shit?
I saw it.
How is this
Dave
guy
texted
still
me.
have a Dave text you for Moral Sport? How does this motherfucker still have like a platform? How is he allowed on these sites? You go on the online and you're talking to someone with a swastika shirt on, and also, how are the Kardashians You have 4 kids by this guy. You run a media conglomerate. Step in.
They ain't
5150 his ass. Get him into a home. Get him on medication. This guy is not fucking well. The onus, it's on him, obviously, and I get you on a distance stuff. You don't want to hurt your brand, but at some point, this man has kids with you. You need to step in and do something because it's fucking vile and disgusting.
Well, I think that the fucking law needs to step in. This is a hate crime at this point.
Right.
This is more than a hate crime. You're inciting violence. You're wearing a symbol on your shirt that's like.
He's trying to like come up, like create this new double meaning for this symbol, and that's just not what it is. That's not what it will ever be. But just real quick, the backstory: Dave, you know, he's into making meme coins and all this. Kanye made a meme coin. Dave called him out and said it's a
also
scam.
a Jewish billionaire.
Yeah, it's a scam. Blah blah blah. And so Kanye went back at him, but. Fucking weird and disgusting. We support our Jewish brothers and sisters on this show. Let me make that very clear.
Yes,
especially the ones who sign our paycheck.
That's
We're
right.
looking at you, Mr. Portnoy.
It's just gross, and I mean, I don't think
sad.
anyone's supporting him at this point.
one
Like,
is.
there's no one's supporting this thing. Like, there's not even his like fans, like even like anyone who's like a diehard Kanye fan. No one's supporting this ideology of this craziness. They just know he's just doing this outburst for attention. He is a toddler without throwing tantrums because no one's paying attention to him. So he's using the biggest shock value things you can say.
Yeah.
White lives matter. He's saying, and then the anti-Jewish things and all these like fucking. Hard, strong, fucking
He's
crazy,
got serious mental
outlandish
issues.
things just for attention. Like, put him in a playpen already, and just like let him play with his blocks, and don't pay him any attention. Just like someone's bullying you at school, ignore you. Cut them off. If you ignore them and don't feed them anything, they're going to starve and die. Don't give them any attention, or don't put any energy, or get yourself upset about this.
How is Britney Spears in a conservatorship, but he's not? The
Wendy Williams.
Kardashians should put him in. Oh yeah, Wendy Williams, another one. She's like a drunk. They should put him in a conservatorship.
I think it's too difficult because he's too crazy. And like every time someone tries to do that, it makes him react more. So I think that I would guess that's why they're avoiding him.
He's gross.
And who do you even have? His mom's dead. I know that she
does he even have?
She died during liposuction.
I know. It's
That
a
could have been
dream.
me.
I don't know. It's disgusting. It's terrible. We support you, Uncle D.
I don't want to end on that because I don't want the girls going into their into their Tuesday afternoon with a nasty taste in their mouth. We have to end on a salacious note.
Positive, something salacious.
Show and tell.
Yeah, it's a little show and tell. What do you got?
Well, I want to do. I have a new. I'm a segment queen. I've been coming up with segments all week.
I
long.
show my cock and tell you how no one touched it this weekend.
No.
Oh,
show and tell. I'm online. I bought especially since I've been in recovery on my wedge pillow. I've just been pressing all the buttons on the phone. Yes. I almost have a mortgage payment on my credit card this month. I was like buying everything, so I bought this new thing. Now I am a woman of age.
Sure.
So I need to look my best at all times. That's why I get hair transplants. That's why lighting is so important. That's why we look the way we do on these cameras. I look disgusting on these cameras every day, but I do that because. You know how gross I look when I come to work, but when I go out, like when we go and I have a full beat on,
you're not the same person.
It's a completely different person. Everyone says that's Facetune. It's Facetune. I don't use Facetune. I have used it in the past.
She uses makeup.
I use makeup. I use real life Facetune because the dolls have to see me in person. But so I need to have my lighting at all times. I love my Fangirl by Remy. They have it on Amazon. It's a fan and a light combined, because I'm always hot and sweaty, so I've been using that. But I love that. But the thing is with that is if I'm wearing a slim outfit, I don't want to have to bring a handbag with me.
Slim thick.
The Fangirl by Remy is fabulous, but it's something more I like to use at home. I'm going out for myself. If you don't have a purse, I need something that's for pocket use. So I found this light from the online. I don't know where I got it. I think I got it on Amazon or something.
And it clips onto the back of your phone.
Watch, it's magnetized. Look at the size of it. It fits in your hand like this. Now watch what it does.
What's it called?
It's called Amaran.
Amaran phone light.
Amaran Go, it's called.
Okay.
It magnetizes the back of your phone. But the thing is now it's going to flip up.
You got a new phone case every week.
I do. This is... Oh, wait.
Press and release, dear.
Oh, yeah.
Press and release.
It flips up like this. So now you have the light... Switch it. It has a switch on it. So a lot of times the other ones that have buttons on it, see now it lights up.
Oh,
and now
wow.
watch this.
Jesus.
You can change it from warm to cool, and the brightness changes on it. There's all these side things, so you can change to any combination of the lights you want. See how
Oh,
warm that is?
cool.
And then you can make it really bright. And then the best part of it is for selfie mode, you turn it around and then there's a mirror on this side so that you can light up with this onto this side.
Good Lord.
So now you can see yourself and do if you want to do selfie
So
mode
ins-
using
so insane.
using the back camera, you can see your face now instead of like, using the shitty camera if you're doing like a makeup review or something. You can see yourself in this camera with the light on you. And you're using the back camera, which is better quality. So I am prepare stuff in my pussy up my content. This thing is slimmest ever. It charges with a regular USB-C charger, same as this. You can put it on the thing, keep it in your pocket, and you get the brightest fucking light from it. And it's my favorite thing I've gotten all week.
I love it. You're gonna
Do you
use?
want one?
Are you gonna? I would love one. Are you gonna use one? You guys loved. This is actually very cool. You guys loved our little out of office so much. We're doing another one this week. I'm gonna be getting some acupuncture from the.
Are you gonna be fully nude?
No, I don't think.
Why
Maybe.
not?
I mean,
You can have a towel over yourself.
I don't want Vinny to get jealous. I'm going to the horniest acupuncturist in New York City, and they're gonna try and fix both my shoulders and my knee. And will you use this while we're there?
This is not. This is for personal use. I'm gonna have
Sure.
something a little
Absolutely.
heavier.
Absolutely.
I need something heavier.
You're gonna have to bring in the big guns. Well, thank you everyone for listening. Thank you for the support on last week's episode. We're gonna try and do more, and we love you. Make sure you go to Amber Marine Co. Make sure you
Use code Out and About for 10% off on their website.
and that's that. Love you guys all. See you on Friday. Bye.